In the heart of Rajasthan, surrounded by the rugged and the Aravalli hills, lies a fort where silence speaks louder than words. Bhangar Fort, the most mysterious and haunted place in India. By day, it looks like any ancient ruins, old walls, dusty lands, and faded stones bathed in sunlight. But as night falls, something awakens. You can feel it, as if every stone remembers something, something dark, something forbidden. Locals say when the last ray of sun disappears behind the hills, the fort begins to breathe, and somewhere in the distance, a woman's cry shatters the silence. This is not just a story, this is a Bhangar's curse. Long ago, this fort wasn't haunted, it was alive, filled with music, laughter, and beauty. And at the center of it all was Princess Ratnavati, the jewel of Rajasthan. They say her beauty could make even the moon hide in shame. Princes from distant lands came to seek her hand, but destiny had already chosen a darker path because someone else had fallen in love with her, a man whose heart was full of desire and whose soul full of darkness. His name, Singhia, a powerful tantric, feared for his black magic, his eyes burning like coal, his voice capable of bending anyone's will. But love makes even monster dream, and Singhia dreams of Ratnavati. He knew he could never win her beauty while love, so he chose the path of sorcery. One day, when the princess maid went to buy oil from the market, Singhia cast a spell on the bottle, a potion of control, a curse in disguise. His plan was simple. Once Ratnavati used that oil, her mind, her soul, her heart would belong to him. But fate had other plans. The princess guards found out. Ratnavati took that cursed bottle and threw it from the palace balcony. The bottle shattered. The oil spilled upon a stone, and that stone rose into the air and crushed Singhia of death. Before dying, the Tantric whispered his last word. This land shall never prosper again. Every soul here will perish, and none shall ever will reborn. Soon after, neighboring kingdoms attacked. Swords clashed, blood stained the walls, and amidst the chaos, Princess Ratnavati died. From that day, Bhangar was never the same. The laughter stopped, the lamps went out, and the fort turned into a tomb. But that wasn't the end. Years later, King Madhav Singh tried to rebuild the fort. He sought blessing from a sage named Valnath. The sage warned, rebuild if you wish, but never let the fort's shadow fall upon my ashram. If it does, the curse will return. For years, peace remained until one day greed took over. The king's descendants built the walls higher, and the fort's shadow finally touched the sage's ashram. That very moment, that returned, plague, famine, destruction, and Bhangar was buried once more under its own curse. Today, only ruins remain, but if you walk through them, you will still feel something watching you. Touch the walls, and they feel alive, as if they still remember the scream of those who once lived here. At night, when the wind moves through the empty halls, it catches strange echoes, like whispers of the dead. Even the Archaeological Survey of India places off warning: no entry after sunset and before sunrise. Obviously, for safety, but locals say the government knows the truth. During the day, thousands of tourists visit. They take photos, laugh, explore. But when the sun begins to set, everyone rushes out. Because even the bravest know some stories shouldn't be lived after dark. Ask a scientist, he will say it's the mind playing tricks. Ask a historian, he will talk of war and drought. But ask a villager, and he will simply smile and whisper, don't come here at night. Someone still wakes and watches. And that is the mystery of Bhangar, where fear, faith, and history breathe together, keeping this haunted fort forever alive.